Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for June 14th, 2026. The character is the Ironclad and the modifiers are Curse Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with Curse Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidal. Blue cards appear in rewards and shops. And Midas, enemies drop 200% more gold per only Smith the rest sites. I see Alex doing real well, 1534. That's a great score. Effectively second place, tied with the Dark. Congratulations, 2 points above Gemino. Alex was out of the last few days, but yeah, really good way to return back. Congratulations. Then you have Nick with 1509. Gator here with 1434 and Cyberfox with 1432. So yeah, let's get started and see what I can do here. I suspect people tried to get Highlander. It might come down to getting lucky with Highlander and curses, right? Because with 2 cards, it might be hard to get lots of collect bonuses. And then with curses, you might, of course, always lose it. If I get a lot of curses offered on Act 1, I might skip the Highlander modifier, but try to go for collect bonuses, so that'll be difficult. So multiple 2 lead paths. If I go on the left, I guess I have to go second on left, so that gives me just 2 question mark rooms. If I go left and then turn right, that gives me 3 question mark rooms. And if I go on the right, that gives me 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. I definitely will go on the right here. Okay. Right, starting out with the cultist. Let's do bash and 2 strikes. Okay. Yeah, the Ironclad is probably the best character to have lots of energy with. Beautiful. Alright, Barrage, Heavy Blade, Beam Cell. I think I have to take the Heavy Blade and hope I get a few curses in early on at least. Remove Transform Upgrade, because I have the Midas modifier. I can't really upgrade anything other than this event. So it's either the Bash or the Heavy Blade. Let me upgrade the Heavy Blade and really hope I get a curse soon. Okay, I did not. Instead, I'll probably give up a Strike because I did just pick up a Heavy Blade. Alright, without extra strength, the Heavy Blades are a little useless. Let's get rid of the backliner here. Okay, next round, unfortunately, I'll be weakened, which hopefully will be fine. Heavy Blade, it's only 10. Actually, I can do Bash and then Heavy Blade. Beautiful. Alright, Rebound, Cold Snap, Darkness. Cold Snap is interesting for the Frost Orb. Let's take it, get a little bit of block in this deck. Alright, Jawworm. Let's do Double Defend, Cold Snap, and Strike. Okay. And then here, let's do Bash. Heavy Blade is 21 exactly. Beautiful. Okay. Steam Beer, Clash Armaments. Armaments is really nice with the Midas modifier. Let's take it. And then here, to rest for no reason, unfortunately. Okay. Right, Armament up. I was a little worried about that. Luckily, I did get the Bash. I am tempted to upgrade that for an extra turn of vulnerability. No, let's do Bash, Cold Snap, and Strike. See, the Heavy Blade alone is not going to be enough. If only I had a curse already. 1 defend is not enough, but I can double defend and then do 2 strikes. See, if I had upgraded that Bash, the enemy would have been vulnerable here still. Let's do Heavy Blade, Cold Snap. Ooh, man. Okay, I'm gonna use the 1 reload I have in the day and see if I had upgraded that Bash, I would have been able to deal more damage the 3rd turn, but I would have missed out on some damage the 1st turn. So really it depends on, I think it's going to be enough, right? Because I missed out on 6 damage from the strike. So here I'll still do 2 strikes and 2 defense. Okay. And then, yeah, even with the vulnerability, this only does 21. And, yeah, no, there's nothing I could have done here. Alright, fine. Well, I'm glad I found out, though. If only I had 1 extra strength. Oh, well, that was dumb. I could have upgraded the strike. That would have been enough. It's fine. Hopefully no harm done there. A Strawberry, I pick up Racer actually by 7. That's probably not necessary because I have Darkstone Periapt and then guaranteed to get a lot of curses. I take Feel No Pain. I don't have anything that exhausts at the moment, but I might pick up some. And also, I don't like any of the other cards there. Alright, the regular fight in a question mark room here. Let's do Heavy Blade and 2 strikes. Okay. And then here, I don't think I need Feel No Pain. Let's do Strike, Bash, and 1 defend. Okay. And here, let's upgrade the Cold Snap and then play all the attacks. Okay. And then should be able to kill with, I think I'm guaranteed to get the Heavy Blade, yep. Alright, got an attack push, a Shrug It Off, Body Slam, Compile Driver. I found a boss, by the way. Slime Boss. Okay, so I do need some attack cards. Body Slam. I think I'll take the Compile Driver. It will give me card draws sometimes, right? Okay, I got my first curse, Pain and Thread and Needle, so I just go with 4 plate armor. That's a very nice relic to have. And let's upgrade 2 strikes. Okay, those are not the cards I want to get upgraded, but fine. Okay, I got the sentries. Now I do have the plated armor, and I have the Feel No Pain. So once I get to the Dazed, I should be fine. I just have to get to them now. I also have an attack potion. I might try to use that. Alright, as long as I draw... Hang on. I can actually defend if I do armaments and 2 defense, right? That'll be 19. I won't be able to play the bash if I do that. So, that's fine. Let's upgrade the compile driver. Okay. And then do 2 defense. Yep, that allows me to be fully defended here. And then next turn... Ooh, next turn I won't be able to defend. That might be a problem. I did not account for that. It's only 19. Let me see what the attack pushing gives me. Rampage, Sweeping Beam, Reckless Charge. Rampage is not as good. Let's do Sweeping Beam here to reshuffle. That's not going to be enough. Let's do Heavy Blade first. Then Sweeping Beam. Actually, I think I have 2 strikes. Yeah, I can't get rid of this guy. Actually, hang on. Let me do the Cold Snap. That gives me a little bit extra block. Okay. It ended up with 9 block, actually, right, because of the plate armor. Okay, so here, yeah, I think now that I have the Dazed, I should be fine, right? Okay, alright, beautiful. Okay, had to use a potion. I think I might have been able to get by without the potion, but it's fine. Okay, alright, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Actually, just needed to wait one more turn for the Heavy Blade to show up. We got Lantern Size with additional energy, which is nice. Cool-headed? No, I think I should take Pummel. It exhausts and it relies on me having extra strength, which I should be able to get lots of. A second Pain and Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 relics cards during your turn, there are 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Now, having 2 Pains already might be a problem, especially if I don't have good card removal opportunities. It does give me 2 extra strength, so that's nice. Alright, let's do... I can't get... Actually, I can't get rid of anything here. I guess it's fine. Let's do Bash and then the Strike. And then Defend and 1 more Strike. Okay. And wait for the turn where I drop 2 Pains, and every card I played makes me take 2 damage. Alright, no harm done here though. Okay, I got an Energy Potion, Ghostly Armor, Heavy Blade number 2. I mean, I could also just try to go for Collector Bonuses. It's gonna be really hard to get Highlander, so yeah, let's take another Heavy Blade and try to at least get a Collector Bonus. Maybe it'll be fun if I get a Collector Bonus on Curses. Alright, here I got the Slime Boss. Would love the Vulnerability, thank you game. Let's do Bash. Should I do... No, let's do Compile Driver first and Cold Snap, because if I did the other order, I might have drawn a Heavy Blade, and I definitely want to play those. Ideally this turn, thank you. Should I upgrade that too? Yeah, I think I should. Let's upgrade the Heavy Blade. Play that for 36, and then do Pummel for 24. Okay, 29 is a pretty good split value. I don't have AoE damage, and I'm being attacked by everything here. That might be a problem. So I have 19. That should be enough, right? Yeah. So let's do Heavy Blade to you. And then Strike and another Strike here. Okay. Still have the problem of not having AoE damage. At least I draw extra cards with Pocket Watch, which is nice. Oof, I need 3 attacks. I did not get 3 attacks. No, I did. Okay, good, good, good. So I can do Bash to get rid of you. And Compile Driver. And then a Strike. Okay, that was a close one, actually. Phew. Alright, and then I trigger Pocket Watch. That should guarantee me getting another attack. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, perfected this one. That's not bad. What's the curse I got there? That was a Normality Curse. Getting all the annoying curses here. Rainbow Barricade, Limit Break. Limit Break would be fun, but no, I think I'll try to go for Popper. Especially with the 2 Heavy Blades here. Fusion Hammer is interesting. Actually, I think it's the safest choice, right? Because I can already no longer rest at rest sites. Or heal at Smith at rest sites. So, yeah, Fusion Hammer, again, energy at your return. You can no longer Smith at rest sites too. Alright, so I have lots of energy. Ideally, I would get some card draw, but yeah, a few more Heavy Blades would be great. 2 lead path on the left or the right. If I go on the left, I'll get just 2 question markers later on. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that also puts me on the path to get Mr. Machine. That 5 on Act 1, right? Okay, let's do Bash, Heavy Blade, Pummel. It's 28. And then another 13, that's 41. I think that should be enough, right? Yeah, I don't even need to do the Cold Snap. Awesome. The Smoke Bomb Potion, which I probably don't need. Wild Strike, Anger, Iron Wave. Iron Wave is a decent card. It allows me to both attack and defend a little. Well, if I'm going for Collector Bonuses, let's take the Apparitions and let's see if I can make back up the max HP loss. It's really nice to have Apparitions here. And also really nice to start off with extra energy in turn 1. Right here, let's do... Okay, I'm losing 2 HP for every pain. Yeah, fine. Okay, yep, just lost 6 HP. At least I heal back 6, so that's good. And then here with the extra card draw, I do have the Normality. Let's do Bash, Compile Driver, and I was hoping to get... you know what? I don't think I'll play anything. I was hoping to get the Heavy Blade, which I think I'm guaranteed to get this turn, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, Sweeping Beam. I really desperately need AoE damage. Sweeping Beam would be nice. Do I want Ghostly Armor, though? No, I think I'll take attack cards. I think I'm gonna rely on the apparitions to give me blocks. So yeah, let's take that. Right here, I got the Snicko. Let's just do 3 attacks here and trigger the Pocket Watch next turn again. Okay. And then 15. Well, there's a Heavy Blade that's not too expensive. Let's do that. I'll do an apparition. You know what? Let's do a second one too. Okay. And then here I can do Sweeping Beam, Cold Snap, Compile Driver, Pummel is 20. Let's do Heavy Blade and then a Bash. Okay. Alright, Dark Embrace might allow me to get combo. Let's risk it. And then at least I have a lot of gold to spend at the shop here. I wonder if I should remove one of the curses. Let me first grab the Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack into your deck, upgrade it. Then grab Thunderclap and Smoke Boomerang. Do I want Bottle Flame? And pick up choosing attacks that should come with this card in your hand. It'd be a nice Heavy Blade. Lots of damage turn 1. Not a bad idea. Let's do it. Let's take the upgrade Heavy Blade. Then Sling of Curse. Start your elite combo with 2 extra strength. Okay. Let's also grab a Charge Battery. Why not Dramatic Entrance as well? And then let's get rid of the Smoke Bomb to grab a Block Potion. Might be better than the Attack Potion. I might need the Block Potion more urgently. Okay. And here I got the Gremlin Leader who's not attacking me in turn 1. I do start with 2 apparitions. That's not a bad idea. Actually, Dramatic Entrance kills the minions. Let's do that. Okay. Still am considering playing the apparitions. Let's do that. Okay. Yep, I am being attacked here. That's good. Let's do Dark Embrace, Bash, and wait. Don't have to deal with those pains anymore. Alright, I do have to deal with the normality though. Let's do Sweeping Beam. Hoping for another Heavy Blade. I think I'll do 2 strikes. Actually, oh right, I can't do anything else because of the normality. That's fine because I just need to deal 9 more damage, which I can do with the Heavy Blade. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. This is going reasonably well. The extra strength from Absolute Courage also helps. We got Smiling Mask, the Merchant card from Resource now always costs 50 gold. Upgraded Sweeping Beam. Corruption might allow me to get combo. I could take it and remove it on like 3. I think I'll take the upgrade Sweeping Beam. Yeah, I might have trouble removing a card, right? Speaking of removing card, no, let's upgrade all strikes and defense. And then I needed to go on the right to get 4 more question mark rooms. Okay. Get Clumsy as well as Ornithopter. If you use a potion, heal 5 HP. And here I got Pain. Number 3, and Bag of Preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So it would be fun if I get a collector's on the Pains. Okay, so let's do Dramatic Entrance. Heavy Blade is 39. That allows me to get rid of the strongest one. Then do 2 strikes here. And then might as well upgrade the Charge Battery. Right here, let's do... I think I'll do Sweeping Beam, Iron Wave, and Compile Driver. Oh, that's enough to kill. Beautiful. An Essence of Steel Potion, which is probably better than 2 energy potions. I already have lots of energy. Evolve Havoc or Recursion. Let's take the Havoc. Might help me get rid of curses. Here, Sentry, Senspheric Guardian. Lots of energy at least. That's good. Let's do Dramatic Entrance, Heavy Blade, this guy. Okay. Then Iron Wave and Pummel. Beautiful. Having 5 extra strength does help. A Swift Potion, which, okay, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the energy potion just because I do have lots of energy. Fusion, Cold Snap, Clash. I need the fusion. If I'm going for Collectimus, who knows, maybe I can get one on the Cold Snap. Another curse here, okay. And then here another shop. This time I don't have a lot of gold. Luckily I don't need any of the relics. I wouldn't mind the cards though. So there's a cheap armament. Shrogadov is pretty good. I can grab everything, right? Beam Cell, Rebound, and Metal Cess. Let's do that. I could even remove something, but I don't think I need to. I think I'm good here. I'm consider taking the Flex Potion to make the Heavy Blade even stronger. Alright, Book of Stabbing. I need some apparitions. Thank you, game. Alright, let's do Beam Cell first, then... We do Heavy Blade. That's 81 damage. That's almost enough to get me overkill. Cold Snap. Let's see what the Havoc plays. Rebound. Then Dramatic Entrance, and that's actually a turn 1 kill. Beautiful. That question card, future card rewards, so 1 additional card to choose from, as well as an Elixir Potion, which I'll skip. Oh, it might be interesting. I have lots of strength, or lots of attacks I wouldn't mind duplicating. Alright, and here I'm back to full HP. Come. Alright, got the champ with 16 incoming on turn 1. No vulnerability here. I don't have enough things that exhaust, but I still think I should play the Feel No Pain. Let's do Feel No Pain, Heavy Blade, Dramatic Entrance. I am seriously tempted to not do anything else other than I have to drink the Block Potion, right? I think I'll try to trigger the Pocket Watch. I think it's important to draw extra cards. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here, and I got the apparition, which I can actually upgrade, which I might do here. Let's do the Dark Embrace. Thunderclap. Should I again not do anything? Yeah, fine, let's wait. Yeah, I'm trying to trigger the Pocket Watch as much as I can so I can draw defensive cards when I need to, or draw operations when I need to. Upgrade one, because I actually only need one, right? 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 6 is... no, I think I have enough. But let's upgrade another apparition, not play that. I forgot about the decay. I think I should be fine, right? So Iron Wave. Actually, I'm still going to do apparition, right? Yeah, fine, let's do that. Okay. Because the one that was not upgraded was going to get exhausted anyway. Okay, here, I think, let's do 2 apparitions. Okay. And then let's rebound. Actually, no, let's dual wield the beam cell. Right? Rebound that beam cell. Okay. Then do another beam cell. And then do sword boomerang. I guess I can havoc one more beam cell. Why not? Right? It's not going to force a transformation just yet. But here I'm still intangible, right? Yep. Okay, I also have the normality, so I think I'm just going to do bash, heavy blade for 36 only. That's because of the weakness, and then cold snap. Okay. So now the enemy's transforming. Reshuffling. Unfortunately, I drew an apparition here, which is not what I wanted. That might be a problem. Alright, anything... Let's see what the Compelled Drive gives me first. Okay, Sweeping Beam. Guess I'm hoping for a Heavy Blade. Did not get that. Guess I'll do Rebound, just because it deals damage. Still have one more apparition. Really hoping I get that. Because otherwise I'll have a lot of incoming. No, I did not get that, but I do have Heavy Blade. That's only 32, though. No vulnerability. Did I still have a normality, or did I get rid of it? No, I still have the normality, so I can't even safely draw cards. I might draw that normality. Let me see what the Havoc plays. I'm hoping for vulnerability. Nope, that was a pain. Not enough. Even with the upgrade, the Heavy Blade is not going to be enough. Pummel is 32, and then if I upgrade it, it's just going to do 1 hit more, right? Or is it 1 strength more? Let me check. So 5 times. Yeah, so it's going to be 1 hit more. So it's going to be 9. Wait, where is it? Yeah, it's going to be 8 times 5, 45. So 45, 32 is 70, 77. And then I'll only have 1 energy left over for Sword Boomerang, which is 36, which is, I think, enough. Right? I hope I didn't miscalculate. Let's do Heavy Blade first, then Sword Boomerang, and then Pummel. Beautiful. That was a close one. Perfected this one, though. Alright, Juggernaut Impervious, Corruption or Amplify. Again, Corruption would allow me to maybe get combo, but I also have a lot of curses, so I think I'll skip this and try to go for Pauper. Okay, Calling Bell definitely up. And pick up between Unique Curse and 3 Relics. Alright. Gives me Curse of the Bell as well as Mob Bank. When we climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No going to spend any gold at a shop. Require glass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies and gear. You can now gain strength at the rest sets up to 3 times. That's really nice. And I am back to the max HP I started with, so let's see if I can get the stuff modifier. Also, what's the curse I got after the boss? It must... No, I had a Clumsy already? Parasite. Must have been Parasite. Okay, fine. Alright, so here I got the Awakened one at the end, which is fine. I don't have too many powers. There's multiple 2 elite path, no 3 elite path. They all merge here. And I have a shop right after that. If I get that on the far left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. Second from the left gives me an extra 1, so 4. Second on the right gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And then far right gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Okay, so basically, up until this point, if I go on the right, I'll get an extra shop here, which I don't think I need to, because I have a shop at the very end. So then the question is if I want to go on the left and get an extra rest site, sorry, in the middle I mean, or on the left, which would give me also an extra rest site. Interesting. So it looks like they're pretty much identical runs. I guess going on the left would give me the lead later on, so hopefully by that time I'll have more curses, whereas here I'll have it a little sooner. And then I have the rest set too, where I can trigger the Giria and gain extra strength. So yeah, let's go on the left. Come. And I should get the Mystery Machine, because that's 4, and I only needed 4 anyway. Alright, so Heavy Blade is 54, I think, with vulnerability and a little bit extra strength. I should be able to get overkill. Let's double... Actually, was that necessary? I think I was already fully defended, and I'm not going to trigger the Pocket Watch. Hopefully that's fine, because I only need to deal 10 damage, which I can do with a strike. Beautiful. Alright, Stack, True Grit, Carnage. Wild Strike, Carnage is great. I have lots of energy. Stack might be good for defense, and I might need the defense. I think I'm going to take the Carnage just because it's such a great card. Come. Right here, I just have a regular fight. Alright, let's do Dramatic Entrance, Sweeping Beam, and that's actually enough. Beautiful. The Flex Potion, Emulate might be great, but I think I'll take the Whirlwind. That's even better with all the strength and the extra energy I have here. I don't... Well, actually, I could transform something, right? Should I transform? Another curse? I could transform basic strike or defend. Is there some card I really don't need? No, all of them are useful. Yeah, I guess I'll... Actually, no, I might get a red card. Let's not risk it. Yeah. I was thinking I might get a duplicate, but no, I might also get a red card. Alright, 30 incoming here. If I just stack enough apparitions, I should be fine. So yeah, let's see if I can do that. If I can get all my 5 apparitions. My deck is already pretty large. Okay, yeah, there's another one. Let's do that. Let's do Feel No Pain. And there's no need to play anything else. Avoid damage from the pain. Just need 2 more apparitions. Let's do Cold Snap. Strike. Well, actually, I'm not sure why I'm doing that, right? Because I'm already intangible. Here I'm not intangible, but I did get another apparition. Good. And then, yeah, once again, it's wait. Okay. 1 more apparition, or I have to deal 70 or 67 damage. I did not get the other apparition. That's unfortunate. Let's see if Havoc plays it by any chance. It did not. Heavy Blade with Beam Cell should be enough, though, right? 57. Yeah, that's enough. All right. Okay, it didn't end up not taking too much damage from the pains. Check, I'll do them a little too late for that. Generally my rule is like Act 3 it's already too late. Everything is not bad. I have lots of curses. Well, actually only 8, not that many. Ball Lightning might be better. Let's take the Ball Lightning. Everything might take a little too long to become super effective. Ooh, speaking of curses, I could get another Parasite out of this one. I have to be careful not to deal too much damage. Let's do Dramatic Entrance, which is hard with 8 extra strength. Then Carnage 36. Let's do Strike first. Sweeping Beam. No curse yet. Ball Lightning. Nope. I guess the least damage is the Carnage. Okay, there's the curse. Beautiful. Alright. So yeah, that's more max HP. And then here, let's do another Apparition. Bash. Cold Snap. Now that I have a curse, I can't get another curse, so especially with the Apparitions, I should be fine here. Oh, never mind. I have to do another Apparition. Okay. Then next turn, I should be able to deal 4 damage, right? Actually, not even 4, just 1 damage. Beautiful. Okay, alright. Fusion, Turbo, Clothesline, Claw. I don't think I need more energy. I already have plenty. I think Clothesline is fine. The weakness might help. And then here, let's lift. Beautiful. Okay. And then, yeah, going this way for 1 more question mark one before the lead. An AoE fight, which is a little annoying. You have Rebound. I can rebound the Heavy Blade, right? Let's do the rank entrance. Heavy Blade is 64. That should be enough, right? Let's do Compile Driver. Heavy Blade. Oh, no, I have to do Rebound. I almost forgot about that. So Rebound, then Heavy Blade. Okay. And then I can do Apparition to avoid taking damage. The backline should be dead with the Mercury Glass. And then I just have to worry about this guy with the Heavy Blade. Beautiful. An Energy Push, which I definitely don't need. Heavy Blade number 3. Shockwave would have been really nice, but I might be able to get a Collect Bonus on the Heavy Blades. Right, Giant Head, 13 incoming. Only have 4. Armaments, Defend. I have to... Actually, Defend alone is enough. Hang on. Let's see what the Havoc plays first. That's a Beam Cell. Okay, beautiful. So the enemy is vulnerable, and Heavy Blade gets me overkill. Awesome. Alright, so that in that case, I don't need the armament. Actually, no, wait. Defend is not enough. Okay, I do have to do armaments. Then do Defend. Okay. And then I can do Dramatic Entrance, Bash, and then Heavy Blade for... 177. Beautiful. Okay. Here I'm not being attacked, and I got another Heavy Blade, which is great. I think I'll just do Defend, Rebound, the Heavy Blade. And a 33 again. Awesome. Yeah, the vulnerability, that Beam Cell really helped me here. Okay, Heavy Blade is enough. Return Giant Head Kill, beautiful. Got a Eternal Feather for every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3, shoot body onto a rest site, and Buffer is tempting, but no. Chill might not be a bad idea, let's take it. I wouldn't, actually, right, I can't get it upgraded. Got Clumsy and Pantograph at the start boss combat, still 25 HP. I definitely should not have any HP issues. I am really tempted to go for a rest site, but no. Let's do a regular fight that gives me 2 extra points. A rest site would allow me to heal, not to heal, to gain extra strength, but this is fine. Let's do Apparition, Defend, then see what the Havoc plays. That's a Palisade. Dramatic Entrance is nice. I can do Heavy Blade together with this guy. And then Pummel is a little overkill. Let's do Bash. Come. Then this guy, the backline is dead with Mercury Glass, and this guy should be dead next turn with any attack, like the Beam Cell. Come. Alright, got an Elixir Potion, which I'll skip. Streamline is not bad. I would at this point want to take a good defensive card like Auto Shields. Come. Right here, I got the Transient again. Should I try to kill it? Because I'm doing fine on time. Just for fun. Let's see what happens. Let's do have Heavy Blade 1, Heavy Blade 2. And Dramatic Entrance. actually fine. I'll do Havoc too, which plays a Thunderclap. Should have done it a little sooner. We've dealt so much more damage with the Heavy Blades, right? Okay, there's a Whirlwind and a Beam Cell. So Beam Cell Carnage first, then Whirlwind. This way I'll also trigger the Pocket Watch. Okay. Here, unfortunately, my good cards are gone. Alright, let's do the Apparitions. Then Heavy Blade. Okay, you know what? Because I have the Apparitions, I'm just going to speed this up now. Because it's not going to be too interesting, I think. Okay, maybe if I had more Heavy Blades, this might have been beatable. Another Beam Cell. Well, Battle Trance is also really good. It might be hard to get a collect bonus on the Beam Cell. I think I'll take the Battle Trance just because with all the energy, having card draw would be nice. Let's lift one more time. Be able to lift before the boss fight too, right? Okay. Right, here I got the Nemesis. Can I get a turn 1 kill here? I sort of need vulnerability for that to work out. I got a charge battery. Alright, fine. Let's upgrade. Oh, right, nothing. Okay. I can play everything here. Is that a mistake? Should I have tried to trigger the Pocket Watch? The other option is also to drink the Flex Push. If I get the big attack, I am getting the big attack. Nothing I can do about that, right? That's a shame. Alright, I'm going to use the second reload in the day and just drink the Flex Push. I should have realized that if I got in the second turn a big attack, even if I got the small attack, I had very little defensive cards. So if I just drink the Flex Potion, I think the Heavy Blade alone still will drink the Havoc. I'll play the Havoc. Yeah, then I can do Armaments, Heavy Blade, Dramatic Engine Strike, and yeah, that's enough. Should have drank the Flex Potion, this will go in the thumbnail. At Happy Fire, every 3 turns get extra energy, as well as an Attack Potion, which is a good replacement. And then, how many pummels did I have? Let me sort it, I haven't done that yet. I thought I only had one. Yeah, I only have one. Still, I think with all the extra strength, a second one does make sense. Alright, so there's a Mind Blast 2, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I can't get a collector on anything. I can also grab a Bottle Tornado. I'm not sure if I need to. I can buy everything, right? So let's take Anchor, Stage Call with 10 block, Bottle Tornado, pick up, choose a power card, Stage Call with this guy in your hand. That could be the Metallicize. Could also be the Feeling Pit. No, I think Metallicize is worth it. And then Hand Drill, whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to Vulnerable. Also grab a Boot Sequence. I think I should be fine on turn 1. Let's grab Mind Blast. Streamline. Rampage. Streamline is interesting. I don't think it's super necessary. I would like a Duplication Potion. I could duplicate the Mind Blast, but which of these do I want to give up? I think I'm okay giving up the Attack Potion. Let's take the Duplication Potion, and then I don't think I'll remove a Curse. Actually, I don't even think I need to remove anything. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Do I need to buy anything else? Havoc is fine, maybe. Would make the Mind Blast stronger. Streamline. Why not? I have the gold. Let's buy it. Okay. Does make my deck a little harder to deal with. Alright, so here I gain 1 last point of strength. It does mean... Actually, I will get another curse at the end, so I will at least still get the well-fed modifier. I did not get the stuff modifier. That would have been hard. Would have needed 2 more curses for that to happen. Alright, 79 on the Heavy Blade. That's great. I duplicate that. Mind Blast is only 67. I'd like to do Feel No Pain. Let's do Metallicize for sure, then Boot Sequence. Okay. Do Feel No Pain. Don't have that many cards that exhaust. I don't think I'll do that. Also duplicate the Dramatic Entrance, get rid of the minions. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that, because I don't have a lot of AoE damage, so this might help. And then let's do Heavy Blade, Mind Blast, and Carnage. That's a lot of damage for turn 1. Come. 21. Alright, so let me drink this for sure, right? So I have 11. I played 2 armaments. That would be enough. Okay. And I might as well do Thunderclap. Right? And this way I will try to trigger the Pocket Watch as much as I can. 24 or 28. Now there's a Heavy Blade. There's also an Apparition. Also dual wield the Heavy Blade. I think I'll do that. I'll dual wield the Heavy Blade. Play that. And wait. Okay. Did lose 1 Apparition already. Can I get another one here? I did not. Let's do Auto Shield, Shrug it off. So I have 2730. Actually, I can fully defend with 2 defense. Beautiful. And then I can also do a pummel for 60 damage. Alright. Okay, 33. I really needed the apparitions, and I'm not getting them. Not happy with that. Let's see what the Swift Potion gives me. Still no apparition. Havoc? No apparition. I don't think I can fully defend here. Which is a bummer, because I thought I was doing reasonably well. Okay, because I've already reloaded, there's one more thing I want to try. So how much is that? 11, 25, or 23, 25. Yeah, I need a little bit extra. So I had the Havoc and I also had to rebound. I think if I rebound a defensive card, let me try to do everything the same way and get to the same point. Which means I duplicate it. Let's drink this for right away. I duplicated the, hang on, let's do boot sequence first, then metallicize, and then duplicate the dramatic entrance, right? Okay. And then, yeah, target the backliner. Okay. Yeah, so I think I needed to rebound the card and then play with the Havoc. That might be enough. Here I just did the armaments and then Thunderclap. Okay. And then here I just did Heavy Blade. No, I think I dual wield the Heavy Blade, right? Yeah, trying to keep everything the same way. And then didn't do anything else. Alright. This is the problem. I did have to drink the Swift Potion. No, no, this was not a problem. Next turn was the problem. I just shrug it off. And I don't remember how many sweep beams I played. I think I only... Wait, so I have 11:30. I needed to play 2 defensive cards. That was the problem. And then I did sweep beam, right? So I wasn't able to trigger the Pocket Watch without being able to fully defend. And then as a result, I did not draw enough cards this turn. But then if I drink... Actually... No. Oh, hang on. Can I rebound? If I rebound the Charge Battery, then drink the Swift Potion, then do Charge Battery again, that's 25. Chill and Cold Snap is going to be 32. I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. Alright, so I'm glad I reloaded. I wanted to check. But yeah, I'm 1 short. I don't think there's anything I could have done. If that Charge Battery was upgraded, for example, now I'm getting a bunch of apparitions. Great. That is unfortunate. Yeah, because I think I was doing really well up until that point. Oh well. It would be funny if it's just that 1 HP. You're right, because I'm tangible here, so it's probably going to be just that 1 HP damage I took in this whole fight that caused me to lose the perfect. Because, yeah, I can kill with the pummel here. Unbelievable. Only 1 HP lost there. Did get a clumsy. No collectibles on the pain, unfortunately. But yeah, 1384. Not a bad score. So after the 6 elites, I perfected everything, right? Oh, no. Which one did I miss? Oh, the Grim Up at the very beginning, right? I missed the last boss. Was able to get Mr. Machine exactly. Only the collectibles on the apparitions. And as a result, I did lose the stuff modifier. So I guess if I didn't go for that, it would have been the same amount of points. Was able to get curses. Of course, everybody would have gotten curses. And then Inscription was fairly doable. Lightspeed, I like Shiny, Rainy Money, and Overkill with the Heavy Blades. Yeah, I do wonder. Highlander would have given me a clean extra 100 points, but it would have been a little bit more difficult, but I think a lot of people got it. Yeah, I'm 31st right now. So if I had gotten Highlander, that would have been 1484. Okay, so a few people interestingly got even more than that. So the Dark and Alex got another 50 points on top of that. How's that possible? I wonder if they went for collectibles and had more success, or if there's something I missed. So I could have gotten combo, I guess, theoretically. I don't really think of anything else I could have gotten. So yeah, then the only other explanation is getting more collectibles, which might be doable. I am curious. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Yeah, so I guess if I did Highlander Curses, 100 extra points still would not have put me really close to the high scores there. But yeah, congratulations. Let me know in the comments. Let's see the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a sell-in run with the All-Stars modifier that gave you 2 rare cards, including the Bomb, which I did use quite a lot, and then Control Chaos and Terminal, and Gemino ended up really well, effectively first place with 1497. Gemino mentioned that he maximized elites as opposed to me, who skipped an elite on Act 1 to try to get Mr. Machine. I failed, but also because of that different RNG, Gemino was able to get a Wing Boost later on Act 3, which I didn't see at all, and that actually allowed him to get 9 elites total, as opposed to the only 6 elites I had, and so yeah, he was able to affect all of the 9 elites. Got all of the bosses, got 3 collective bonuses. I actually tried to go for Highlander, so I was able to, well, I missed Highlander for a different reason. Actually, no, I did get Highlander, but yeah, wasn't really able to do much with it. I didn't get Encyclopedian, so I got 100 points, whereas Gemino got 3 collective bonuses and Encyclopedian, so he was able to match my 100 points. Gemino also was able to get Overkill, but missed the combo modifier by 1 card, ended up playing 19 cards. He had a collective bonus on the Blade Dance, but yeah, wasn't able to keep the giant head alive long enough to play a 20th card. He also was able to get the Lightspeed and Popper modifier. So yeah, great score. Congratulations to Gemino. Next you have Peltier with 1362. Then you have to scroll a little bit further to get to Nick with 1242. Goldberg got 1191. And I ended up with 1177. So I perfected 6 of the 6 elites. As I mentioned, I skipped the Act 1 elite to get more question mark room, which probably was a bad idea. I was able to get Highlander, which I think was a mistake because I missed Encyclopedia by 2 cards. Wasn't able to get Curses. I think I missed it by only 1. Was able to get Overkill, but missed everything else like Lightspeed and Popper. Alex actually tried the same path as me, but did not have as much success either. So yeah, not the best path yesterday. Got a little unlucky, and now knowing that Gemino was able to get Wing Boots with the different RNG makes me very sad. Then you have the Darky with 1162, rolling to 1141, and Zembri made it in top 100 with 1104. I should also give a quick shout out to Shadow, who's continuing to translate the Shadowverse mod for Slay the Spire 2. He mentioned some fun, interesting mechanics like the crest system, which allows you to hold up to 5 buffs. So yeah, definitely check that out if you're interested. Okay, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.